tab. And let's do a quick sound check, please. Can I get a huzzah from everyone, please?
No.
Huzzah!
No, you can't.
No.
Come on.
Huzzah!
Yeah,
You get a bowl.
you got in the spirit of it, Christine. Yeah, I'm down.
Huzzah.
So anyone that says huzzah or said it got a willpower point back, and people that didn't, well, they didn't get
My
anything.
willpower is full, so I'm good.
I can fix that.
I have too, so fuck it.
Okie dokie. So you guys are about to storm into a room. Kevin Jackson has just caught up with you, if I'm not wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I ran into him when I frenzied.
That's right. Yes, you did. You frenzied and you ran away, and you ran straight into the feet of your sire. That being said, we did have a little between game discussion, didn't we, about your character's attitude in the previous session, and the fact that the player and the character were.
I mean, he does take stuff personal, which will fit in his character. But the way I was acting, and I think Charlie pointed out, like, my character was always polite and nice. And I was kind of being disrespectful to all the sires.
Yeah.
Or Al Capone, telling him he has two hands.
Right.
I mean, he did say he was going to beat my ass. Or he's going to take my back spine and put it back for 100 years. Something like that. He's throwing me with.
That. Yeah, that was something to that effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair lot of you said sounds good. I can fix that. Yeah. Yeah. I see. For a moment, I thought you were talking about I can fix the sound. Yeah, I could do that too by simply fucking something up. Okay, so yes, you're about to charge in downstairs now. So a quick recap is in order. Does anyone wish to volunteer a recap of the overall storyline for what's going on in Chicago 2024?
Trying to find an assassin that's up to no good.
You're a dirty assassin up to no good. Okay. Oh, you're what? You're not a dirty assassin up to no good.
No, I said we're
That's
trying to find a dirty assassin that's up to no
Trying
good.
to find a dirty assassin. Yes, and his name is Victor something apparently.
Victor Dracula.
Yeah, don't assume that he's Dracula or anything. That's just a name. I'm
No, that's just the name you gave him.
not including Dracula as part of my campaign canon. That'd be just a step to the side of cliche that I've already got Al Capone. You know, we don't need to go too far over the side of drawing in fiction.
And besides, you could kick our ass 10 ways to Sunday.
And besides, this way, if it does happen, it'll come as a surprise. But, you know, I'm not saying anything. Anything could happen. That's the truth. Anything.
I don't want a surprise.
Anything.
I like surprises.
Okay. Well, I'll try not to surprise you, Barry. I'll try not to.
Good, good. I can hear you now.
Be as prepped. Oh, ooh, he can hear us now. Yay. Okay, let's move on. So, what was our summary? How's it going?
RPG comes to mind.
RPG. So, as opposed to role-playing game, in this case, we're talking about rocket-propelled missiles, aren't we?
Yes, RPG and boom.
Right. So, that's right, because DJ has an RPG, and he just fired it into the hole down the stairs at the Zmitzi.
I hit it though.
You fucking hit it, all right. You annihilated it. It exploded, and the fireball that poured up the stairs and out from where you hit it scared the living shit out of you mostly, which was pretty much the irony of it. Barry has a weird echo. Yeah, the echo today, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, I spent some time with my headphones trying to make them connect, trying to make it work, trying to get the sound to go all the way through. Today, just tech doesn't want to play with me, so I have literally given up. I had to restart my computer trying to figure this shit out, which is why we're a little bit late. And yeah, I that's why there's a weird echo. So if there's a weird echo, blame me. I'm sorry. It might be connected. I mean, if nobody else has got a weird echo, it might be Barry's fault, in which case I'm perfectly happy to hand that off to him and just say, well, blame Barry, you know?
Well, if I take the blame, do I get extra points?
Ooh, we'll talk about that after the stream.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so fired the bomb down the hole. Boom, run away. Kevin Jackson. He's coming with you now. He's carrying an assault rifle with him. He's got a bag thrown over his back. He's wearing a cap, like it's a Chicago Bulls cap, actually. And he follows you down the thing. He's like, "Okay, motherfucker, where the hell is this place?"
Is it just me or
Just with you, just you and Jackson right now on the way back to the. He's following you back to the hole.
Well, we found out information that this is where they was coming from.
Okay, but what kind of information are we talking about, man? I mean, I want to walk up to a door and get my ass kicked.
Well, the rest of the people are down there. You should go ask them. This is
You telling me the rest of Minerva's Shield are down these stairs here?
Yeah, the one that keeps telling me to call you. Yeah, he's down there too.
Okay. He goes around the corner and starts moving down the stairs quickly. Yo, motherfuckers. Kevin Jackson here.
Hello, Mr. Jackson.
What you got down here? Bad shit, right?
Yep, bad shit. And knowing the man of action that you are, it's all that way.
Kevin Jackson tucks himself up against the wall with his rifle in front of him. Damn, there's some icky shit down here. What the fuck is this?
Well, it's nothing we can partake of, that's for sure.
Damn, you're right about that. I can smell some bad shit in here. There's some freaky ass noises coming from up that corridor.
All right, people, let's take a position and start moving down slowly and stealthily.
Kevin Jackson does a little whirly thing and goes up to the next door. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna obfuscate and follow behind Chase.
Before you go any further, Kevin goes, "So, I gotta ask you motherfuckers a question. That boy of mine, how's he doing?"
Excellent.
Excellent. You hear that? He's doing that. Oh, shh, shh. Sneaking. Right. Good, good.
Stealthy.
Okay. All right, kid, get in there. Show us what you got.
What?
Show us what you got.
I just blew up the last monster. Do I gotta do everything?
Well, you're just showing us how you're doing it, man. I just want to see. I didn't get to see that shit. I want to see you do it again.
Do I have another RPG ammo?
You do, actually. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll...
But first, you got to check something. Is this the right thing? I mean, what happened last time, right? I mean, I mean, you were just taking cover. Right. I got it.
Hey, I killed him this time, and I captured the guy that got us this information. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Christina, what's your willpower?
I will, Jared.
Okay.
9.
9. That's pretty good. You get a kind of tapping in your mind, and you feel the presence of your sire somewhere behind you and above you. Do you have all specs?
No.
Okay. Suddenly, Christina, you black out. And as she blacks out, her character she begins to just fall to the ground, but then she stands up. She turns to you, look. She says, "You have to get out of here now. This is a trap." And then she drops her head back down again, and Christina comes back as Lissa.
Area.
Yes, area, not Lissa. That's absolutely. This is not D&D. Sorry, wrong game. So I presume you guys are a little bit surprised by that. I mean, maybe a teeny little bit. I mean,
DJ's like, okay, and he starts walking back up.
Did you bring down the RPG ammo? You've only got 1 or 2 rounds in there. Now you've got 1. Yeah.
What just happened?
Kevin Jackson's like, motherfucker, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Did you see that? What the hell was that? She
That's
said,
what
get out
I'm
of here.
asking.
I'm moving. I'm out of here, man. He's
Yeah,
off up the stairs.
I'm out. Yeah.
What the hell was that? He's calling.
Will anybody tell me what just happened to me? 1 minute I'm standing here, next minute I'm gone.
What do you mean you're gone?
I was here 1 minute, next minute blink. And then I'm back.
So at this point, are you guys still standing downstairs?
No, I've been going back
I
up.
know you are out. You are
right.
safe. The rest of these 3 having this conversation downstairs. I'm just listening. Go on.
I'm going upstairs as we're saying it.
Okay, you're moving.
As I'm
All right.
saying it, I'm moving.
I'm moving
I'm
along.
following
yeah.
them. They said out, out. Why are we leaving?
Why are we leaving? Great question.
Blacked out, so I don't know.
What's going on? Wait a minute, Peter says. What the hell? Get back in there. We gotta fight what's in there.
Kevin Jackson grabs you. He's like, motherfucker, did you just see what she did? Are you blind? You got eyes in the front of your head?
I got eyes in front of
What
my
did
head.
I
Let
just
me go,
do?
Kevin.
Did you see what she did?
Yes. She blinked in and she blinked out.
Well, how are you going to explain that shit?
By finding out how she blinked in and blinked out.
So don't you think maybe we better do that somewhere else instead of... Did you hear what she said?
I'm assuming
What'd I say?
because you're a learned child of the rest of the world, I follow your advice. Let's do that. All right.
I mean, we can stay here if you want. I mean, this is your team and everything. I mean,
Let's fall back to a place where we can discuss this and keep cover at the same time. All right.
Okay.
Find an area.
All
Good
right.
advice.
I'm down with that. Good. Okay,
See,
so you
you're
guys retreat upstairs out to the area in the middle, I suppose.
Yeah. Any area that gives us advantage and not them.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a big, fairly wide open field, or not a field so much. It's a courtyard outside the entranceway to where you just came from. So you pull out from there. There's a light sprinkle of rain coming through the few security lights that are still on. Most of the lights have been turned off, as I've mentioned in the last session, I think.
All right.
Before that, I'll tell Arya that I think she got possessed by a ghost.
Go on.
I got possessed by a ghost. What
Yeah.
ghost?
That's
I
what it
don't
looked
know.
like. That's exactly what it looked like. What he
What
said.
did I say?
What he said.
Did I say anything?
You said get out, it's a trap. And I believe you, so I'm out.
Suddenly, the door frame explodes. This rolling ball of fire comes back up out of it.
Out
I'm
of the
ducking
road.
and dodging.
You don't have to duck and dodge because you wisely pulled out of there.
Okay.
But I mean, you can duck and dodge anyway because it's a big blast and it's scary.
If somebody would have stood there and they would have died, or...
If you'd stayed in there, you'd all be dead.
Oh,
In other words, that's why we had to get out of here. It was a huge explosion.
It still doesn't explain a ghost. Really?
Maybe not a ghost.
Not a ghost.
Maybe something else.
Yeah, I got some ideas.
And what is that?
Oh, I'm thinking you've been possessed by some motherfucker.
I popped out of obfuscate. Yeah, I kind of think that may have happened too.
Jesus motherfucking hell, where the hell did you come from?
Right here the whole time, motherfucker.
That's
You
a
nearly
kill.
got yourself shot.
Ah, I've been shot before, not a big deal.
He shoots you.
Bang, I look down.
You been shot before? You want another one?
I mean, if it'll make you feel better.
Mr. Jackson, don't shoot my people, please.
Fair enough. He looks up at you. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
Good.
Can I shoot you back once in payback?
You raise a damn pistol at me. You even think about it. You dream about it, motherfucker. I will blow your head off.
See, now I
You
know
know, you
we
could've
should
just
get
said
out
no.
of here, everybody.
Can I get a perception alertness check from everybody, please?
now I
Everybody's
know.
just beefing.
All right, let's get moving and look out for anything.
4 successes.
I got one.
110.
I slept.
4 successes. Wow.
I'm still out of it.
110.
Barry to here. Who was you playing? Peter Wicks. Peter Wicks.
The me is
What you got
asleep.
here? So perception alertness for you is 6 dices. 6 dices.
2.
2. Excellent. Okay, so you got 2. Yeah.
I got 4 successes with 110.
Obfuscate time.
Obfuscate time.
Yep.
Okay, so
I will follow his lead.
You're obfuscating. Anyone else
Yep.
taking similar kinds of actions?
What did we see for us to do this? What happened?
Well, I'm just wondering.
You told me to crow, everybody's just turning invisible.
Yeah, no.
Just
you can give
follow
me-
Followed
Clearly
my
they
leader,
do
man.
have high specs.
Okay, hold the line. Hold the line. Patience. Patience, young Padawan. What you hear is the sounds of vehicles approaching.
Just me or the whole...
Everyone. Well, yeah, pretty much everyone.
I go say through the headships in a whisper, everybody take cover, hide, whatever you have to do.
You can hear chain link fences rattling and vehicles stopping and people talking outside. The gates open.
But
4 SUVs drive onto the compound, full of troops. They're wearing tactical armor, rifles. They've got all the poos and wees. Hopefully that's not too of an obscure saying to clarify facts.
Given, are they with you?
Motherfucker, I don't know who these guys are. I never seen them before.
Oh, great.
What are we going to do? We're going to fix our camera. That's what we're going to do. That's the first thing we're going to do is fix the camera because that's a fucking camera.
Camera.
Come on. Give me my pictures back. Nope. Nope. Try that again. Take 2. Oh. Well, that's interesting.
You disappeared. You're a ghost.
Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
You're
Whew.
back.
For a minute I was a ghost in the machine. Okay, so, yeah, vehicles. You guys are hiding.
How many vehicles?
I think I said 4 SUVs.
Yeah, you said 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Each vehicle has how many soldiers can you fit in a large SUV? You know, like a military style fucking truck. We're talking Hummers, actually. That's the kind of deal, right? These are
So I say
paramilitary.
5, 5, 5, so 20 altogether.
That sounds about right.
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're having full gear, I don't think they're gonna squish together too much.
Right. True that. Yeah.
Don't
So
help
what-
them. Don't help them.
So they're getting out of
Do
their
they
vehicles.
have any symbols on their uniforms?
It's what's your vision like? Because it is dark. There's a few security cameras, security lights, I should say, but they are very focused in certain places. So you can make a perception and investigation check.
Is there only one way in, one way out?
There's only one way in and one way out currently being used. I mean, if you literally want to, you can break through a fence or something, and there are other options.
How high is the fence?
8 feet, barbed wire.
We could jump that. Or I feel like my character could probably jump that.
You could jump through it. If you had wolf claws, you could probably rip through it too.
Alright, sure, RPG.
RPG could.
I got
could take
heightened
up
senses.
heightened senses. Oh, okay. With your heightened senses, so presumably you turn on your heightened senses, and you like take a peek and zoom in a little bit. Not that you can zoom in with your eyeballs, but you know what I mean. And you pick up that these guys are from an Air Force base. It's got the name of the Air Force base out of game. That's something I managed to overlook, was the name of where they came from, but I know it's an Air Force base. So I'll look that up and give it to you. It's an Air Force base just outside of Chicago, a little way, a few hundred miles maybe, maximum. And yeah, they get out and they start poking around. They turn on their flashlights. They're mumbling to each other.
A quick question to Arya. Are you wounded?
No,
What was that? Somebody says.
Well,
Did you hear
no,
something?
it was our game. It was our game.
Oh.
I'm just checking her sheet. It says -2 for being wounded. And I'm like, why is it -2?
You get you lose 2 dice in your dice checks. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to help her
forgot
out.
to change.
No. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Cool.
saw it. It was like -2. I was like,
Okay,
What in the world is?
Alrighty. Yeah.
what's the conversation between them like?
Now that's a question. So
In other words, I
saying-
don't know how to fix it.
yeah, because they're missing 2 die. It's supposed to be 6 for you. That's what it shows, and then it says -2.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it.
yeah, just helping my mentor.
You big suck up. Oh, look at camera's stuck again. That's just going to keep doing this shit, isn't it?
That explains why my rolls have been so bad.
Yeah, I noticed that because you're getting a lot of negatives. And I'm like
Yeah.
-1. What's going on?
Okay, so
I don't know how to fix it.
Barry, you asked a question about the conversation itself.
Yeah,
So the conversation seems to be mostly the lead officer telling people where to go to search.
okay.
And he says, check these 3 buildings. He says they're not going to be over there or over there. Just concentrate on these places.
Okay. All
He
right.
says
Does
something
he
about
say-
check up on the ward. Now, out of game, I use the word ward in Vampire and D&D quite differently, so don't get confused.
Fix it.
So is it some kind of which word are you using at this particular time?
Well, you don't know. That's the problem. And either one could be relevant, but I don't want to make it too obvious because that would be silly.
Okay. All right. So where's this commander standing as opposed to me?
Right. So, well, you're obfuscated and you're hiding, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, presumably, you're hiding behind some crates covered up with tarpaulins. There's
Yeah.
water dripping down from them, and they've got strings with pegs in the ground to hold the tarpaulins in place. And the
Okay.
strings are dripping in the light sort of side lit from there. So looking past these tarpaulins and these crates, you can make out the trucks and the headlights glaring behind these figures. They're kind of twisting in shapes due to the glare as they move around. The light kind of flashes and it's almost blinding.
I whisper, can anybody see auras through the headset? And if so, can they see any ghouls amongst the men?
I can try. Want to?
You've got aura perception?
Sure do.
Kabul, dude, but there. Well, I'll tell you what. You can make an aura perception check, which of course is empathy.
Perception and empathy.
Yeah, perception and empathy. You're right. Let's do a perception and empathy check. This is going to be a general one, unless you want to roll for every single soldier, which you're welcome to do, but we'll be here all fucking day. So instead, I'm just going to give you a general idea based on one roll. What'd you get?
I got a one success.
One success. You can tell that at least 3 of these guys are ghouls. At least 3. The guy giving all the orders, he's definitely a ghoul. In fact, you know what? I'm going to raise the stakes on you there. He's a vampire. And he's got 2 ghouls with him.
All right, I'll share that with you guys.
Okay. Kevin, have you got any brilliant ideas? I whisper. You got ghouls and you got 1 vampire.
What do you say we take these motherfuckers out?
20 people?
Yeah, 20 people. What? You ain't never killed 20 people before? You afraid?
Us numbers. We're outnumbered.
Yeah, but we got surprise. Also, we're motherfucking vampires.
And DJ, I should let you in on another secret. You know what that is?
What?
We're always outnumbered. All right. Okay. I move up on the main guy, obfuscate it, and stake him real fast.
Ooh, ballsy. All right. Okay, I'm trying to decide something very simple here. I think I can go with that. I'm gonna make a Dex and Athletics check, or Dex and Melee. This
and man, I wish this was a RPG.
6, 7. So you got 7 dice for this. You can spend a blood point for an 8th dice. You can. Spend,
I will.
Okay, you can spend another blood point for a dot in celerity, so you can have twice as many dice.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'm gonna get him.
So that's a lot of dice, bro.
Yeah, but we know what can happen with a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice. I think it's 14 D10s because of the prep. Why won't it roll it? Come on, roll 20, roll 14 D10. D10. Well, that's not even the right number. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fuck it. You stake him. You stake him. He goes down.
Okay.
Whack.
I obfuscate straight after doing it because that's gonna, bring me out.
All right. So you obfuscate. Excellent. Yep. Christina, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Preparing to shoot if I have to.
Okay. But you're not going to shoot if you don't have to. So what constitutes having to?
When they start firing at us.
That's fair. Michael, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna lay down on my stomach
Yeah.
with my Uzi out, and if they start making aggressive moves, I'm gonna take out their legs.
Okay, cool. And DJ.
So is it 19 of them? How many people are there? Did you?
There's 19 now because Barry's
Yeah.
just staked one of them. So this is your chance to do something at that moment. Otherwise, things will continue.
How many of them are close together?
Right at this moment, they're starting to spread out. There's one clump of about 8 guys right now that are kind of within range of something like a grenade, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I show RPG,
Or RPG, yeah, that would
does
do it.
that will kill all 8 or
That's
how many?
Very likely to kill all 8 of them. You might even get a 9th one in there if you're lucky.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll shoot that.
But you definitely,
At
this
the
is,
clump.
decks and firearms, if that's what you'd like to do.
Can I spend a blood point?
Yeah, on your decks, yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's RPG
Well,
number 2. Okay,
actually, it's blood point each point, right? So that's
yep.
all right. 5 deaths, and I'm gonna shoot, and 3 successes.
3
110.
successes, 110. Boom. And the cars rock. Blast goes over you. You don't even know how many you killed because you can't see anything because of the explosion and all the shit around. But once you do get your senses after a few seconds and you realize that everybody that's is either dead or hiding, actually that's not true. There's about 6 of them that have been severely wounded and have been mutilated by the blast. So they're sitting there half together in pieces, some of them struggling to survive, crawling across the pavement, looking around, crying, screaming, yelling, holding their ears. The whole place is just comes back to normal after a moment. The dust settles. Barry, what do you do?
Okay, what I'm doing is I'm going down to the ground, my favorite place,
Yeah.
and I'm going to pump strength to muscles with blood, and I'm going to drag them away while all this action is happening, while everybody's looking somewhere else.
Now, I'd like to point out at this point that a mean dungeon master would have just killed all the characters that were obfuscating. But because I'm nice, you see, I didn't even ask you those questions. Didn't even go down that line of reasoning, because you
Wait,
couldn't.
why?
Because you couldn't see them, they could have been in the way. They might have gotten blown up. But that's okay. Not this time. Not this
Akil is laying down, and Ara's waiting.
Well, you don't know where Barry's character or the Drip is at the moment, so keep that in mind. Anyway, the blast is settled. Nobody's doing anything. Christina, what are you doing?
Aria's gonna go up and start shooting the mutilated guys and put them out of their misery.
Aria, that's brilliant.
One by one.
That
One
is-
by one.
Oh, I
Boom,
love it. Oh,
boom.
that's harsh. Okay, nice. What's your nature?
My nature is caregiver and chameleon.
Yeah, I think that's also worthy of a willpower point. If you're down any, you can get another one back. No, you get
You
it.
just
Okay.
gave me one. You
Well
give me
then.
another, I'll be full.
Right. Okay. So moving on then. What are you doing, DJ?
What about Akil?
Akil.
So they're all dead.
Yep.
I get up and I'm gonna look through their pockets for anything cool for me to take. Because I'm a little freaking pack rat.
Anything cool for you to take? You find a map. Well, how long do you spend doing this?
Couple minutes.
Who are you going to search first?
Anybody that looks like an officer, and then go from there.
Right, that makes sense. So you also have a staked vampire at this point, which is interesting. So,
I go over. Okay, after I do searching, I'll go over the stakes backfire stiff.
so you're going to search him, or are you going to?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So he has a
yeah.
map. And
Take
the
it
map,
handy.
the map draws a line out into the middle of nowhere, out of Chicago. Doesn't even say where it is. It's like there's some road names, and it just stops in this nowhere area, just through the middle of the bush.
All right.
Hmm.
Do I see him doing this? You know, the one dragging the body around and getting it out of sight?
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it even a little bit more interesting. It's not a map. It's some coordinates, some GPS coordinates, and when you check
Okay.
them, that's what you find.
Yeah, I would hand that over to Peter.
Right.
I'd take a photo of it and send it to Capone.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, so you
I'm
send
gonna
it to
look down.
Capone.
Hey, what are we gonna do with this steak motherfucker right here?
No. Whatever we like, my friends.
Oh,
Should we find out who he is first?
Well, that'd be
I check
part
his
of
pockets for
whatever we
ID.
like, but yeah.
Check his pockets for ID. He does not go around carrying ID into military grade missions, so he does not have any. He has a dog tag.
Oh, look at that.
This dog tag it's like a fake dog tag. It's not a real military dog tag at all. It's like something made by somebody to look like one. On the back of it, it has a symbol that, you know what, you can make a wits and alertness check. The wits and the alertness check.
I would like to make one, thank you.
Oh, you would like to make one?
What's an alertness? Okay.
Well, this was supposed to be Michael's check, but you can all jump in and dogpile me if you like. Okay.
I got 2.
You got 2. Wits and alertness.
Are you sure you fixed my sheets fixed?
No, it's not. It still says negative too. I can see it. It's supposed to be, it says die. I only have 4 die.
Peter Wicks.
I know I couldn't fix it.
Here we go, Mr. Tahira. Did it roll? Oh, look at that. Holy shit of Molly. 10, 6, 6, 6, 9. Oof, that's some serious diceages.
Wait, is the whole group rolling?
It was Barry.
Oh yeah, I'll just leave it.
Yeah. The dog tag has a symbol on it that you recognize. Sorry, it wasn't Barry. It was Akil, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
The
got
dog
2.
tag. Right. Right. So okay, you got 2. Barry did ask if he could roll 2, so I'm going to say that he looks over your shoulder while you're doing it.
Sure.
It is a Sabat symbol on this dog tag. It looks
Oh God.
like, yeah.
I take the dog tag off that over. Hey guys, this is one of the enemy.
Good. I look at his face. Do I recognize him from anything that known about the Sabat? Is he anybody that's been drawn or photographed?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. From any records that you might have seen.
Yeah.
He does look a little bit familiar. He's obviously he's not one of the 10 most wanted on the red list or anything, but he is definitely. You've seen him before. He's somebody's underling somewhere or another.
He's not the guy that I've that was in the house when I fought him and Philippe Rigaud.
I don't.
That
Did that guy
guy-
survive?
Eh?
Did that guy survive?
Yeah. As far as I know.
Could be. I mean, if it makes sense, then I'll go with it. But I didn't have anything that complicated in mind.
Okay.
But you
I
know,
was just asking.
it could add more detail.
Well. Nice to see you again.
All right, fair enough. He looks up at you. Oh no, he doesn't really. He's just lolls around because he's been staked. Right.
Can't be him because he was a ghoul.
Right. Can't be him. You're
He
right.
was a ghoul. Can't be him.
That guy was
But it-
huge anyway. He was
Yeah.
like a massive obese guy. He wouldn't be running around doing all of this nonsense.
Okay. Fine.
Bye-bye.
I just asked.
That's fine. Moving right along. What do you want to do?
Y'all terrify, finish him off?
And we shall hold him for an interrogation.
And then you can finish them off. After we've
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Because I got something I want to try. But okay. I'll get up. I'll like start dragging him by the ankle. Okay, where are we taking?
Okay, we got any people who can check these? Are all the Hummers destroyed?
No, certainly not. Two of them, however, are very damaged. One of them is completely fucked.
Okay,
I can
we'll
drive
take-
those.
There's
Well-
another. There's another one that's pretty much intact at the back.
Let's check out the useful one, if there's nobody around, and we'll make sure it hasn't got any trackers. And let us make sure this dude hasn't got any trackers on him that we can find.
Okay, so now you guys are doing all of this stuff in a very short period of time, right?
Yes, we're trying to.
Because
So-
you need to understand that when he fired the rocket, it did not kill every single one of them.
Oh, okay. Then we don't do that because that would be stupid. We get ready for the next lot, basically.
Right. Okay, so once the blast goes off and you
Yeah.
guys start looking for stuff, a few minutes later, Akil, can you make a Dex and athletics check to dodge? So if you have dodge, then add that instead.
I can do that. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, so you hear dee, 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 and you realize that you're hearing the sound of suppressed gunfire coming from that direction over there. And you dodge out of the way, and the bullets smash chunks of wood out of the crates that you're standing nearby presently.
Can I drop down onto my stomach and like roll to return fire with my Uzi while staying on my side?
Certainly you can. Make a Dex and firearms check.
Got damn it, 3.
3. Very good. Okay, so you take out someone that jumps out to shoot back at you, like you see someone pop out to give fire, and you're ready for them, and you blast them, and they perish. They perish under your fire. All right, moving on. DJ, what are you doing?
I'm nowhere near them, right? I'm with Kevin, right? Where's
You're,
Kevin?
you're with Kevin, but you and Kevin are, as far as I'm aware, you're pretty much next to these guys at this point. Unless you have some evidence otherwise.
If I shot an RPG, it blew up a whole bunch of trucks.
Yep.
I'm nesting the guys that's shooting. Do they?
Next to the guys that are shooting. What?
That's what you said. I'm nesting the guys, right?
You're
Or-
next to your friends,
Oh, all right.
your allies.
I'll
One
shoot
moment,
back.
please. Yep, roll dex and firearms, and what are you shooting with?
My 44s.
Ouch. What'd you
Two
get?
tens and ones, but one success.
Very nice. Okay, so you oh man, and the ones. I see. So you know, you clip somebody severely, but they don't collapse, they don't fall over. Instead, they take cover. Christina, what are you doing?
My sheet's still messed up.
Okay. So you and I are going to play rock paper scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
Why?
Yep. Come on, hands up. Why? Because this is how we're going to resolve this conflict. So you're shooting, or you're doing something. No, you know what? You're dex and dodging. This is your dodge check. Okay, you ready? This is your dodge. Ready? 1, 2. I don't see anything. Okay, well that's I gave rock. What did you do? I don't know. It doesn't work on Zoom apparently. That's not good. Okay, never mind. All right, Christina, I am going to make a check for you to see whether or not you succeed at getting out of the way.
I can try it,
You
but
try it.
I
Well,
can try it.
Why don't you just roll 6 dice? That's my standard number of dice for when you don't know how many dice to roll. Just roll 6.
Oh, I know how many to roll. I'm still at -1.
Oh,
I
shit.
mean, -2 on my sheet. It never fixed. It's still saying I'm wounded.
Does it say wounded and penalties?
Yeah, it
Let me have a
still
look.
says negative. You said,
Yeah, you change it, right? I sent a picture.
Let me open up your character sheet and see if we can have a look. Aria. Okay.
Dex and athletics.
Yeah, it's all unchecked. You should be fine. Yep, Dex.
Well,
and
Two.
athletics. 2 successes. Okay, well, you get clipped for a level of non-aggravated damage. What would you like to do?
Heal myself.
Ah! Okay, or heal yourself. For a moment, I thought you said kill myself. I was like, oh my god, that's a bit severe. Okay, heal yourself.
No, heal myself, heal myself.
All right, so you're spending about blah 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 blood point to heal yourself. Now, on that note, I might add that if you're watching the show and you're live, you can use your special channel currency points, which in the context of Vampire the Masquerade we call VTI. And you can use those to buy things for our fellow players to make their lives easier, mostly, and occasionally harder. So yeah, have a look, check it out, and see if you want to buy them anything, because they might like it. You can do things like heal them and give them blood points and willpower and stuff like that. Not that they need any of it. I wouldn't give it to them. They don't deserve it. Look at them. Look at them. Awful
Hey,
people.
how many blood points?
What? How many blood points to heal? As many points as you have superficial wounds you can heal. That being said, there is a limit depending on your generation. So probably 3. Could be 4. Mind you, you're quite low generation, aren't you, if I recall?
Yep,
Yep.
there we go.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're healing yourself. Barry of the Tahiras. Peter Wicks.
Does this leader have a man-buggering gun?
Man buggering gun.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great way to put it. And it has buggered many a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say he does. He's got both an assault rifle and a pistol in a pocket.
Yeah, I'll take the assault rifle.
Feral Artificer has redeemed a heal, a vampire 1 wound level heal for Arya. So how's that?
Thank you.
See, that's fun, isn't it? goodness, that worked. Okay, so Barry, you're getting this gun off this guy, and you're going to do what with it?
I'm
Bugger some
gonna,
men.
yeah, I'm gonna bugger some men up.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
I've got my blood pumped already to strength, so
Right, okay, so Peter Wicks, you're going to roll some dex and firearms.
yep.
Let me, ooh, dex and firearms. Do we have a combat roll? Add. This should be dexterity and firearms. There you are. Let's roll that. See what we get. Oh, we've got to put that over here. That looks
Perfect.
like 5 successes with that check there, Mr. Tahira. 5 successes indeed. So your Vietnam shit is kicking in at this point. Now, I will... Wait a minute, that's the wrong character. You're playing Peter Wicks. I
Yeah.
was thinking of your Malkavian for a moment because you were playing
Yeah.
him just a week or so
No,
ago.
I
But
know.
he
The
is
other
a
one's
torpor
yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a torpor. Okay, so you don't have Vietnam flashbacks. That would not be
No.
appropriate. Instead, you step out and go... and you take out like 2 of them in
And
one... Yeah.
Yeah, and disappear as soon as I do it.
Disappear. Poof. Okay, so obfuscate. Excellent. Okay, well, at that point, 3 of these guys come charging up the hallway between the buildings. Not a hallway, it's an open corridor.
Alleyway.
Yeah. And they start tossing smoke grenades down in front of them, quickly filling up the space. You hear this high-pitched sound like psst, like the sound of, that sound you get when you turn on an old television, that sort of high-pitched noise that they make.
Yeah.
So that's what you're hearing. And smoke is filling the area that you 4 are in. Michael.
Oh.
Feral Artificer said he does so well that he gets someone else's flashbacks. Nice. Okay, you're Michael.
I'm gonna burn a blood point to increase my strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Steak Dude over my shoulder, and I'm going to yeet the fuck away from the smoke.
Okay, so you're getting out of the smoke.
Yeah.
And
Put
what
the
do you
guy
got
over
over
my
your shoulder? Tell me again.
Sorry?
What's over your shoulder?
The guy with the stake in his heart.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So you pick him up and you're carrying him out of the smoke. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. That doesn't really require any checks except maybe stealth if you want to make a stealth check.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. So you disappear into the mist. And you can obfuscate too. I don't know if you do that, but that's
yeah.
real cool. Okay, DJ, you and Kevin are sitting there. He's like, "What the hell's going on? Where's all this smoke coming from? I don't like
I
this
respond,
at all."
what have you been doing this whole time?
He looks at you and goes, "I'm observing your ass. What do you think I'm doing? That's what I came here for, was to watch you in action.
So
you
you're
gotta-
not helping?
Show us what you got."
I just
Motherfucker, I'm not
blew-
helping nobody. Not unless the whole thing turns to shit. Then I'm going to take credit for it.
I blew up half of them.
You did
what's
good, but that's just the
stake
start. You
one?
got to finish your work, boy. You got to know when to stop. This ain't the time to stop. You're
Are
just
you
getting
gonna help
started.
Or you're gonna just be a cheerleader?
Finish them motherfuckers off.
I'll shoot.
Here, he sticks his assault rifle in your hand. Do it.
So we're just doing all the work while you just watch.
That's right. That's exactly what you're doing. All the work. What the hell do you think I made you into a vampire?
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, so you're just casually having this conversation, and you step out and you just take out a bunch of guys and step.
Yeah,
back
I
in
took
again.
it personally.
Reload
You're
your-
stuck in shit.
Yeah, you're
It goes
doing
with
all
my
the work.
character.
Yeah, that's great. That's right, Feral Artificer. He's going to take credit anyway. That is correct. That is correct.
I mean, I have.
I love those two. I love those two. Keep it up.
Damn, you cold, motherfucker. I like that. That's good. You wait, I'm going to tell Capone all about that shit.
Yeah. Tell him the good stuff.
Well, at that point, pretty much, you hear sounds coming from behind the remaining guys, and you hear, doof, 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 and you see some figures drop dead. Boom, boom, boom. And then you see some lights switch off from a vehicle that has been there all along, sitting at the back. And then you see somebody get out, start walking in, with a long coat on and a hat. The distinguished figure of Al Capone. So, it looks like you did it, all of you. Well done. I'm impressed. You know, I had to finish these last guys off, but that was no problem. That's fine. You take the credit. Kevin Jackson stands up. Are they all dead? He looks around. I don't know. You should probably check. I think I saw some guys go down there, but, you know, the guys with the smoke grenades, they're dead.
Here's somebody you might be interested in.
Oh, what do you got there? You got a vampire. That's good. You kids have really come a long way since we started this whole endeavor. He comes over to where you are. So, why don't you tell me about what happened? I really want to know. You don't all talk at once. Don't stop yourselves. I mean...
I'm just standing here obfuscated. Still, I'm not taking that off yet.
Right, that's fair.
Mr. Capone, did you get the coordinates?
The coordinates? What coordinates?
I thought
Ones
it
he
was
sent
frozen.
you.
Oh, did you send them to him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Out of game. That's my mistake. I'm going, what coordinate? What are you fucking talking about? Coordinates.
Maybe he didn't check his phone yet.
Yeah. He takes his phone out of his pocket. And he looks at you and he looks down at the phone and he goes, yeah, I got your coordinates. What is this?
Well, I'm thinking it must lead, because it looks like it leads to the middle of nowhere, but I'm betting there's a base there.
You're betting there's a base there.
Yeah.
Well,
You know this place better than I do. Is there anything in that coordinate?
I don't recognize anything out there. That doesn't look like a place where there's anything of any particular interest. But I don't know. I guess we can get the boys back at Secure Corp to analyze the data.
It'd be much appreciated.
Yeah. Can you guys make perception checks, please?
Strong 0.
A strong 0.
Mm-hmm.
That is very
Zero.
perceptive. A
It's
0
always
as
better
well.
than a weak one.
Barry, your perception is... Is that 3? Does that say 3?
Yes.
I find it very hard to read. Okay, so 3 successes for you. Michael, what is...
5.
5. Wow. DJ, a strong 0. Aria, what was yours again? Aria.
Another 0.
Another 0.
But is she still wounded? It says wounded still.
Well, maybe she's got a level of aggravated damage. that she can't take out. Well, you can only lose 1 level of aggravated damage per day, but does not explain the character sheet. More likely the other way around. Anyway, those of you that noticed something, you hear not so much a sound as an absence of sound. Almost like a vacuum of sound, like this sort of... And then you hear this distant kind of hissing sound. Almost like the sound of a crowd at a fucking baseball match or something in the distance, a long way away.
I'll pop out of obfuscate and say, we need to get out of here now. This ain't good.
What the fuck was that?
I
We
suggest
need to
we
go.
get going.
They don't want to find out.
I don't know, man, but
Yeah.
I heard something feels off. Something bad's going on.
Let's go. Let's
Okay,
get
so you
out.
guys start trotting the fuck out of there. All right, you get back to your cars. In the distance now, as you're outside the complex, you can hear the sounds of sirens and also car alarms. Al Capone gets in his vehicle. Kevin Jackson gets in his vehicle. They drive off.
You just leave us?
Yep.
Worthless piece of shit. So now what, guys?
Okay, let's get moving.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Do we still have the vampire?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm still holding him over my shoulder.
Where are you going?
The only place we can go, back to Aria's
Take
place.
it.
Back to Aria's Haven. Okay, so as you're driving through Gary on the way back to Aria's Haven over on the other side in Chicago, you notice that as you come out of Gary, as you get to the edge of Gary and you drive over the river, over the bridge, you can see that there's traffic backed up, and you can see that all the lights across Chicago are out. Even the Sears
That can't
Tower.
be good.
Most of the lights on the Sears Tower are out, except for the top few floors, and a couple of lights in the middle.
How far?
Most
how
of the
far?
city is just out.
But vehicles are still running, aren't they?
Vehicles are running, but they're crammed and they're all honking at each other and they're all jammed and trying to get out.
Well, and this is the only way to getting to Aria's place.
Feasibly, you could go a long way around.
We'll go the long way around, guys. This is going to take forever.
Okay.
There must be some kind of reason they're blocking everything. I don't know what it is, but get ready for anything.
Can you make?
Can I roll
Yeah.
streetwise?
You can make a streetwise check. Tell me what you're hoping to learn.
Oh, tell them a shortcut.
Okay. Yep.
Streetwise and what though? Like,
Oh, intelligence.
can I do wits?
Yeah, right.
That one was entire for me.
See, twist my arm.
It was a suggestion. Could have said no.
I could have.
One success.
One success. Lucky I didn't say no. Yeah, right. You find you know a shortcut, and that cuts off 15 minutes or so of the journey. As you're traveling, I'll get another perception alertness check for you guys.
3.
3.
Damn, a kill of 4.
Barry is a 3.
5.
5.
If my careful specialty works with this, 5.
Okay, so here's the next thing. Who got the highest was 5. I'm taking it. That was got to be the 5. And that was Akil. So Akil, you notice that your phone has died. Well, actually, you know what? It's not died. It just won't connect to anything.
Wi-Fi's jammed.
I frown. Hey guys, my phone's dead.
When you check your phones, you find that your phones have no connection. You have power, but there's no connection.
This ain't good.
How are the headsets doing?
The headsets, they're short range and they run on batteries. They're fine.
Okay. Does anybody have technical savvy here? I say to the
I
team.
mean, I got a little bit, but I mean, I could do some shit. I guess
Yeah, I got
I'm
a
okay.
little bit too.
Could it be an EMP strike?
No,
No,
no.
EMP would take out the cars, take out everything.
Okay. Okay. Well, could you limit one down to a certain thing?
I mean, if there's no power, um, they take out the generators or the power plant or something.
They can jam the signal on the phones.
Maybe
Doesn't-
you just like forgot to pay the bill, Aria. Could that have happened?
No,
Oh, okay.
We all forgot to
Yes.
pay the bills.
You get to the house.
Okay. All right.
I call Rat.
Okay. Your phone doesn't work.
No, Rat's in the house.
Or you just call out to him. You go and grab him.
Yeah, Rat.
Okay.
As I go through
He comes
the door.
running out. Oh, you're home. Good. I needed to talk to you anyway. There's a whole bunch of power cuts. We're running on a backup generator right now.
Yes, we're fully aware, and the phones are not working. They're jammed or something.
Yeah, from what I can tell, the power outage is the I don't know. There's been some kind of I don't know. It looks like some kind of cyber attack to me. That's what I would say, but it could be something else. I don't know yet.
Are we secure?
Well, we're as secure as we can be right now. I mean, it's hard to say how secure we are because a lot of our security depends on other people, and we don't know how they are because we can't communicate with them.
Oh, great. Well, do what you can to keep us secure, right?
Yeah, I am. Believe me, that's
Hang on.
exactly
Here's
what
an
I'm
idea. Here's an idea to get in touch with them. Use a landline. See if they've got a landline.
Oh, we already tried that. The landline is. I managed to trace the landline as far as a certain substation, but it won't go any further than that. I'm trying to get through. I've got a plan. Don't worry. I can figure this out. I'm gonna find a way around it.
Do we have a sat phone?
We used to have a sat phone in the 80s.
In the 80s.
Maybe I still got it around somewhere. Let me go and have a look.
The only thing that will work during this power outage, I think, is Morse code. If we have a line to them.
You need some tin cups and some tape, some string.
Because I saw that in the documentary. If the power ever goes out in America,
Right.
Morse code is the only
Shortwave
thing that works.
radio. What
Right.
about shortwave radio?
Shortwave radio. Do you have shortwave radio? That's a great question. I think there's like a 3 in 10 chance that you've got shortwave radios in the house. So roll me a d10. If you get a 1, 2, or a 3, then I say yes.
D10?
Yeah.
A 1 or
1, 2, or
One.
3.
1 D2?
Oh,
I got a
Ooh,
3.
A 3. Well, looks like you do just have a shortwave radio. So Rat goes and dusts it off and brings it out and starts plugging it in. While he's doing that, what are you guys doing?
I'm in the gun range.
You're in the gun range. It's dark.
You're in the
Oh, wait.
gun range?
Well,
There's a
it's
backup
In
generator.
the dark,
Yeah.
backup generator.
Okay. So the backup generator is being pushed to the limit now. 100 lights in the
Cut off, yeah, cut off all unnecessary lights.
So I'm going to say, just for fun, that while you're in the gun range firing, the lights just go out.
I'm cutting down the power to necessary
You're like, hey, what the fuck?
areas.
All right.
Sorry, DJ.
Does anyone want to do anything immediately?
We got to put our prisoner in secure location.
Right. Okay, so you get him sorted out. You put him in your usual secure location, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, we have a
With
barky doggy,
protection.
a doggy visitor tonight. Whose doggy is that?
Wait, who did who did you take?
The cat, the
We
hostage.
we took the vampire to the secure location in my house.
Oh, I zoned out for a second. Akil wouldn't let her go. She's like, "Oh, this is mine. I found it. This is mine."
Then you go with him and do not mutilate him.
Okay. I literally will drag him over the place. I'm not letting him go.
Akil.
Huh? Yeah.
While you're there, search him for any trackers or anything.
Okay,
Here's the
I'm on it.
wand. And here's
Okay.
the tracker.
And I'll go into the secure place and do just that.
Okay, so you take this guy into the secure place, and Akil is going to go and check it out.
Yep.
Okay, hold the line. I need hold music.
I'll go upstairs and talk to Arya real fast while you're
Yep.
doing
Go on.
that. Yeah, what happened in the shooting range?
Oh, sorry, we cut unnecessary power to certain areas and kind of forgot you were down there.
Well, can
You
I
need to learn to
ask-
shoot in the dark anyway.
That's true. Can I ask Arya to teach me some celerity, whatever you call it?
Polarity.
Yeah. I have XP for it, but I need somebody to teach me. Right? Russ?
Sorry, what?
Can I ask Arya to teach me the fast movement thing?
Oh, celerity, right. You can ask her. You'll need to get some experience points to do it, but yes, you now have a mentor.
I mean,
if
a
she
lot of
agrees,
XP.
you got XP to spend?
Yeah, I had 12.
Okay, cool. Then you can do it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Arya, you going to teach it to him?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
we
Then
got
do
a
it.
few minutes.
Make it so. You can role play it out if you want. That'd be cool. All right.
I would
so-
like to learn that fast movement stuff you do.
Okay. I didn't know how to roleplay it. You just move like this and move like this. And think real fast.
Alright. Alright, I'll ask ChatGPT.
Pretend you're on the pocket. Pretend you're on the basketball court and you're moving that ball real fast.
Yeah, I feel like this will help me a lot with that.
Instead of going like this, you're going dee, 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 dee.
Let me see how much.
Okay.
It's like
so-
5, right? 5 XP for one.
I don't remember.
It's,
I can look it up
the
for you
first
if you want.
level of any discipline is 10 XP, and then it's for out of clan, it's current level times 7. For in clan, it's current level times 5.
That sounds right.
Alright. I guess I spent 10.
Okay, cool. So the hostage, you guys have diverted the power to the hostage room from the gun range, and the hostage is lying there, staked on a table.
Yep.
Allison is standing nearby, ready to shoot him with an assault rifle.
And he's being recorded. Anything that's in there.
Okay,
being
so you got a
recorded.
video camera pointed at him. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And the lights are bright in this room as you go in. Who's there?
I am. I went with him.
Yep.
No eating the hostage.
Oh, how do you figure it out? Damn it. Fine.
Not yet.
Better have
Okay.
blood ready.
What'd you say, Ari? I'm sorry.
I hand
Oh.
you some blood. Whereas
I
after I
sniff
come
it.
back from teaching.
Russ, does it smell like something I can drink?
What can you drink?
Hookers.
Right. I don't know. Arya, does it smell like something he can drink? No.
I smell. I'm like, this kind of smells. No offense. This kind of smells like rotted ass to me. I hand it back.
Not for you, it's for him when you unstick him.
Oh, you want to
Frenzy.
unstake it?
Freaks. Well, you gotta interrogate him. You can't interrogate him while he's in Dopar.
Oh. Oh. That's fair, I guess.
Correct. I'm going to give you an experience point for leadership, Arya.
I'm gonna stand and watch.
Okay,
and
so you're
obfuscate
standing
while I'm
back.
watching.
Okay.
Do you have like any like chains or zip ties or anything?
Everything you need is down there.
All right. So I'm gonna break his arms. I'm gonna break his legs, and I'm gonna tie his ankles and wrists together behind him.
Okay. All right, so that takes a bit of work. You're probably going to have to use some blood to do that, just to make yourself strong enough to actually break his
Yeah.
limbs like that.
But you know what? I'll top off on his blood. I'm not gonna do the big D on him, but I'll refill from him because I can drink from another vampire.
Are you unbondable?
No, it takes 3. You have to drink 3 separate times to be bloodbound. I'm just gonna drink enough to fill up.
That's true. You do have to mechanically drink 3 separate times to be properly bloodbound, but you will find yourself falling in love with him.
Oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway because she's a dumbass and she wouldn't know. So I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, I'm down with that. Good on you. Okay,
No.
great. All right, so you break his limbs and then you feed it on him for a blood point.
And I'll tell you what's even worse.
Yeah,
Peter can see her doing it, but he's not saying anything.
right. That is also bad.
Good for you.
Good for
Let her
you,
learn.
DJ. What are you doing? You're in the dark in the gun range, or are you coming up to the?
I've been left. I was with Aria learning
Okay.
the new discipline.
Right. So now you're
Yeah.
well. Arya's moved on from there because she's obviously the interrogation scene. So where are you now, DJ?
I'm in the background practicing with my new powers.
Okay. So you're celeritying around, making sandwiches at high speed or something. I don't know. Nothing that stupid.
At the basketball court that I built
Ah,
for
right.
you.
The basketball court. Okay, that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah. I'm practicing with my new. I only have one, so enhanced reflexes.
Nice.
So nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy, but that's enough to get you in the NBA, I imagine.
I mean, with my regular vampire powers, I can get into the NBA,
Right.
but this would definitely help.
Definitely will help. Okay, so you're in the basketball court. This guy's staked. Somebody's going to pull a stake out at some point, hopefully, so the scene can progress.
I will after I've got him restrained and after I've fed from him. And
All right.
I'm like, for the
Vancouver
first
by
time,
night. Yay.
for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh, he's kind of like, all right.
Right. You sort of look at him and glance at him, and you're like, oh,
Yep.
okay. And then you pull the stake out.
I'll say,
Yep.
go ahead.
So just to be clear, his arms, limbs are all broken, and his
Yeah.
hands are tied behind his back. Is
Yeah,
he
his
on-
hands are tied to his feet, to his ankles. I hog tied.
Okay, so he's hog-tied. Does that mean he's on his front then, or on his side?
On his stomach.
On his stomach. Okay, so he's kind of wiggling around like Benedict Cumberbatch playing Smog.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. All right. So he's lying there.
Hi. I'm Akil.
Fuck you, Akil.
I mean, if you wanna, but first you gotta answer some questions.
You're
So-
gonna die so bad.
Now, I did not give consent for that. Okay, you're cute, but I gotta have consent. Now, I need to know everything about you, and if you don't answer my questions, I say this with regret because you're pretty, but I'm gonna have to hurt.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what do you want?
All right, who are you with, and what are you guys doing, and tell me everything.
Wait a minute. Before we get too far down this road, I want to make a deal with you.
Okay, what's that?
Firstly, you're gonna let me live. Secondly,
Okay.
you're gonna let me go. And number 3, you're gonna get me immunity from the Camarilla and the Sabbat. Otherwise, I'm dead anyway.
How about you answer my question, and I let you go, and you live on your own, and either that or you don't answer them. I stab you a bunch of times, but I let you go rest, and then I give you blood to wake you up, and then I do it all over again. And I keep this going for like a year or so.
Yeah.
Akil,
Huh?
anyone tell you you're a sadist?
I'm a Democrat, actually.
You know, your name is Akil, huh?
Well,
Nice to
oh
meet you.
shit, we probably should have told you my name.
Yeah,
Forget
but-
that, and I stab you. Forget my name.
Ah, fuck! Jesus, I was just gonna tell you my name.
Oh, okay,
No, I'm not
sorry.
gonna
What's
tell
your
you
name?
anything, you asshole.
Stab. Now tell me your name.
Fuck off! Volkov.
Okay. Hey, Arya's name is Volkov.
Mikhail Volkov. I'm the
Oh.
tactical operator, okay? One of them, anyway.
Hey, are you like always in a hurry?
Why do you ask me stupid questions?
Because you're always rushing around, and then she just starts raining out laughter while holding this knife.
He tries to roll over so that he can face the others. He's like, your friend is out of their mind.
I obfuscate and say, and that doesn't bode well for you, does it?
Fucking Jesus, where did you come from?
I'd start talking if I was you.
What do you want to know? Ask me something that's fucking I can answer you. This person's just stabbing me.
Okay. 1. What's your mission? You must have a mission.
Yeah, of course we got a mission. Okay, I tell you everything, all right? They're gonna
Go
take
on.
down the power grid. They're gonna weaken the Camarilla stronghold of Chicago. It's straight up. That's it, you know.
And who's going to do this little trick?
They already began. It started.
Who's the boss?
I don't know who the boss is. I only know what I get told.
Okay, it sounds fair enough. But you're reasonably important, so how about who's the second boss?
Why would I tell you?
Well,
He looks over and
Because-
sees Akil, and he's like, okay, it's Lieutenant Sofia Ivanov.
Sophia Ivanov. Ah,
She's a hacker. She's the cyber warfare expert. She's the one that you need to stop.
and
It's on her, man.
and where's she hacking?
I don't know where she is at. They move around a lot.
Now, I want you to turn your little head around this way.
Oh, fuck. What now?
have a look at my phone and see that map that I'm showing you?
Yeah,
Where's that lead to, those coordinates?
it's a power transformer on the side of the road.
Why is it so important?
Because it's key to the plan.
So they would have already done that by now, correct?
I guess so. Yeah, probably by now. If the power's out, then they've done it already. They were gonna hit the heat fans on the transformer from a distance with guns.
Okay. Did they specify a time?
Yeah, what is the time now? I don't know. It's probably past it by now.
I tell them.
He says he just nods. Yeah, it's done. You guys hit our base. You have fucking exquisite timing, man. You really fucked with us. That really threw us off.
Oh, well, we love to do that. Okay,
but it
where
looks
would she
like
be
they...
at this particular time? She must be doing something else now. And where?
I don't know, man. They'll be moving, I imagine. It's hard to say. They got a lot of pieces in this operation all moving at the same time.
So I got a question for you. What clan are you?
Let me think about that out of game for a second. He looks over at you. I'm a Bruja, man. Anti-tribute Bruja. Bruja, whatever you want.
Okay. I'm just curious. I look back up at Wix. Okay, you can keep going now. Sorry, I just wanted to know for research.
Okay, so do you have any other steps that you're going to achieve after you've done this?
They want to use this as blackmail against the Camarilla. They're going to say to them to move out of Chicago and hand over the prince.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're going to take down Silicon Valley.
Okay.
And if they still don't agree, they're going to take down the Northwestern Seaboard.
Uh-huh. Akil?
This is just them. This is their way of proving it, man. This is the way they're going to show you that they can do it. And you can see.
Okay, so this is the time now, and I tell them the time now.
Yep.
Where was she supposed to be by now?
I don't know, man. I don't have that information. I got my orders. Only my orders. I don't get her orders.
Do you know how to get a hold of her?
Separate orders, right?
No one can get hold of anybody now. It's fucked. We all knew that. We all had our own plans to disappear like rats.
How were they going to communicate?
Well, I imagine it's going to take time.
Okay. So, have you got anything on the water?
On the water?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a boat.
Yeah. Where's it situated?
Gary.
See, I'm at the point where I wonder if I should bring the flamethrower in or not, so don't make me...
I'm telling you everything you asked me. Why are you trying to fucking fuck with me, man?
Oh, that's just what we do, isn't it?
And you guys talk
Alright.
about the Sabbat like we're crazy.
Well,
You're not exactly walking along the lines of the Geneva Convention right now.
really. You know, there's always a thing that says, do unto others as they would do unto you. Now, you've been so cooperative that I'm going to turn you over to Akil here, and she will look after you.
Okay, at that moment, Rat comes in, and he goes up to Arya, and Arya, he is going to show you something, and I'm going to switch over on the stream channel, on the stream, to show you something, and that's not it. What I'm going to show you is way up here. Let me see. Give me a moment. This is what I want to show you. Can you see the stream channel?
Yes.
Can you see the picture?
Oh, power plant.
Right, and this is what Rat gives you. It's a paper printout of this picture. He says, I managed to get this through, man. I got a way through. They sent it to me. This is from Secure Corp. Bobby Weatherbottom. He found a way.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh, there we go. I might be able to bring it up on the main. No, we don't need it. That's fine. Okay. So, do you want to tell the others what it was? Because I'm not sure that Barry was able to see it.
Yes, it was a picture of the power plant, with bullet holes in the, I guess, in glass or at the camera.
So it was a security camera image of a power plant where the camera, right, and the camera had bullet holes shot through it. And Arya, Rat says to you, yeah, Weatherbottom, he said that the camera wouldn't have survived if it hadn't been for the new kind of bulletproof lenses they put in them. I guess they didn't know about that.
You say anything else, Rat?
Not yet. I'm waiting, but Weatherbottom's working on it. But this place here, this picture, it comes from that place that you pointed to on the map.
The coordinates?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I got another picture coming in. Hold on. We got this image too from another point of view.
Oh, armed men. 5 men. All geared up.
So, Rat, are they saying this has been done or it's in the process of right now?
Oh, this is all going on. I don't know if it's finished yet. I don't know. I think these pictures, I'm looking at the timestamp here. This was like about an hour ago.
They could be gone by now. But they could blow up as well. I think we should get there.
Brad, how many other power plants are there?
Oh, there's a lot. These are not power plants. These are transformers. That's much more common. I don't know why they're hitting these particular transformers. It's a bit weird if you ask me, but maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's some kind of pattern they figured out. Maybe they figured they hit these specific places and that'll take down the whole grid.
Can you figure that out for us?
Okay, I'll work on that then.
I'll talk to Prince Charming over here. Hey, you, guy in the cell.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want now?
In what order are they hitting the transformers? How many?
At the same time, it's simultaneous. That's how it's got to work. They figured out places that are outside the city to hit the transformers to disrupt the flow. I think they got some way of overloading one of the stations. I don't know. I wasn't listening to all that shit. It's all fucking science tech bullshit to me.
Listen for you. Next time, listen.
Thanks for the advice, man.
You would
I mean,
live
not that
longer.
there's going to be a next time for you, but I mean, you know.
Keep this one away from me, man. Keep her away.
I tell you what.
Oh, God. That fucking
Akil?
steak, that was not good.
Akil, stake
Huh?
him again. Stake him again.
No, you don't need to do that. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay.
Leave me alone. Fuck!
Rap, is it?
Rat.
Yeah. Tell.
Rat.
Yeah. tell whoever to let them know that they're hitting the transformers all at the same time. They need to get people to those transformers. We'll take what we can take, but tell them to do that. Get a message to them.
Okay, I'll go relay the message to Rat.
Okay, so
See
you
if
do
he can
that,
get it out.
and Rat
Yes.
tries to transmit that back to Bobby Weatherbottom. All right.
Do we know how many transformers there are?
There are hundreds of transformers.
The question is,
possibly-
which ones are they hitting?
There's like a transformer on every street.
I know what you mean. The box thing that makes the.
And
Okay.
there are substations as well.
Can Rat figure out which two are the main transformers?
He's going to try.
Which ones are the same? Yeah, that's all we can do. Try.
If it's overflowing to a power plant, can you figure out once that they hit, which is the next biggest thing that it would overflow?
Right, so try and work backwards to figure it out somehow.
Yeah,
Okay.
you hit those, then what would, all right, it's already out, so which one went out and which transformers were involved?
Okay. You know what? I'll get you to make a wits and leadership check.
I'll be right back.
I hope it's better than the other rolls.
What's DJ doing now?
2 successes.
Huh? I'm still practicing.
Still practicing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a competitor. I'm always practicing.
All right, fair enough. Two successes, Aria. Yeah, okay. You pass that off to him, and he gets working on it. It's going to take a while. All right. So what do you guys want to do in the meantime? I mean, you still got this interrogation, but he's staked. But you know, anything else you'd like to do in the immediate short term?
I'm gonna go ask Arya to spar.
Okay.
There we go. Practice sparring and staking.
Okay. What's his name? The rat comes back to you with another piece of paper a little while later, and it says police report, and this is through. You understand that this comes from Bobby Weatherbottom, so therefore it's, you know, he has connections with the Chicago PD through Loden and what have you. So that's where this came from. So it says incident, citywide blackout and transformer installation attack. Then there's dates and times, specific locations of a number of transformers. So far, there looks like there's at least 15. And they weren't hit simultaneously. They were hit in a sequential order. On the above data, date and time, a citywide blackout occurred, coinciding with a coordinated attack on a power network transformer installation. Initial reports indicate that the attack involved multiple masked figures using military-style tactics. Security camera footage. Multiple cameras were disabled with well-placed shots, and footage captured several masked figures moving with precision. There has been some forensic evidence that is being collected as you speak. Bullet casings, footprints, signs of forced entry found at the scene. Preliminary ballistic analysis suggests that the use of high-caliber weapons was involved. Witness statements. Nearby residents reported hearing gunfire and seeing suspicious activity around the transformer installations prior to the blackouts, or the blackout. Cybersecurity breach, and this one comes with a handout. This is the handout. Technicians discovered unusual files on the grid servers, including active exploit.exe, indicating a planned cyber attack. Immediate actions have been taken, increased patrols around the critical infrastructure, collaboration with cybersecurity experts to analyze and mitigate the breach, ongoing forensic analysis and witness interviews to gather further evidence. And then there's the names and numbers of the lead detectives and investigators.
I'm back.
Good timing.
Thank you.
I don't know if you heard any of that, Akil. Did you have Bluetooth headphones?
I don't have Bluetooth, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I guess you missed that all then. So you got a police report. I'll copy and paste it into the Discord chat for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So, what do you want to do with this information? If anything.
Follow up on it.
How so?
Start tracking it down.
Okay. Any more specific? I mean, you might want to look through it. I don't know.
What they've already done, is it establishing a pattern that we can see?
Not exactly. I think that the pattern that is emerging is that they have found a way basically to exploit the grid. And given that they have the skills and the balls to do it, they've gone out and actually done it. It's not something that required an enormous amount of technical skill, but I tell you what does come up is eventually somebody who goes, hey, this is the exact system that cyber hackers, Russian cyber hackers, are using against Ukrainian power facilities right now. And it works, by the way.
All right.
There's no real defense against this type of attack. They're actually striking paramilitary groups, striking actual physical infrastructure. At the same time, hackers are hitting computer servers with cyber attacks.
Okay.
Yes, Feral Artificer, that's quite right. They are targeting choke points. But the problem is there's so many choke points. They've just chosen some. They just happen to know how to do this. It's just not something that people normally would do or have the ability to do, because most people don't have, 20, 30 guys with guns and vans and all the tools and shit that they need to do this. And the balls to do it. And the motives to do it. So, you don't get this very often.
Okay, so how many people do we have?
How many people do you have? Depends who you
Well,
count.
if they can do it to us, surely we can do it to them.
Well, what do you mean do it to them? Like, who are you going to hit?
Cyber them back.
We don't know where they're at or how to find them, so how can we do it to them?
What Christina said.
It's like finding a terrorist group. They don't really have anything.
They did a thing and then they fucked off.
About the only thing that really can be done is maybe trace the hackers. How did they do? Entry points. How the
Right.
hackers leave a footprint on how they hack.
Right. Well, I mean, why don't you roll me 7 dice for our friend Rat to make a investigation check on the methods and means that they went to do this.
Damn.
Darn it.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Never mind. He's not doing well enough, unfortunately. This is very hard to unravel. I mean, this is why they
Yeah.
have whole fucking departments of
It
government.
looks like they hacked them back.
Hey?
They
They
better
hacked them
not.
back. You got reverse
Don't
hacked.
say that.
Did you just
It's
get...
a -3. So
Was it
that's
a
why I
-3? What the hell? Oh
I
my.
told you my sheet's messed up.
That's true.
It was 4 1s. I was like, damn.
Oh my god.
I told you it's
Yeah.
gross. Someone else roll.
Okay, I think that, yeah, in that particular circumstance, unfortunately, I think that you have alerted them to the fact that you're trying to break into their network. And Rat tells you that, and he's like, "Fuck, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That was not the point."
Shut us down. Shut our cyber down.
Okay, he shuts it down. He firewalls you off. He locks the place down. All of your servers and what have you are cloaked, like the cone of silence. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
You know how they show it on those CSI programs where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
trying to catch a hacker
Right.
and they say, oh, they're in St. Louis. Oh, wait a minute, they're in San Francisco. Oh, wait
Right.
a minute, they're in China.
Yeah, yeah,
He's doing that with us.
that's exactly
Got us
right.
bouncy all
Exactly
over the
right.
place.
Yep, quite so. That's exactly what's going on. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
I can I spar with Arya a little bit more?
Yep.
Anyway,
Wix, any plans?
Nah, there's nothing I can do. I don't have enough people, machinery, or anything else.
And you're also cut off from everyone right now.
So I can't do anything.
Oh. That's one way of looking at it. Michael?
This is the most important question I have ever asked in this game.
Oh.
Is it possible for a kill with the power out and everything going on to still play Candy Crush?
Then you would play offline.
That is a great question. Can you play Candy Crush offline? That is a great question. I don't know. I suspect
I
that
don't know.
you probably have to log in through a browser, don't you? I mean, is it an
I think-
if the mobile network's down, then no.
Right, that sounds correct to me. I think Candy Crush
So-
is currently down. It's you get
So
error
a
messages.
kill lets
You
out
could play
this
it without
dot-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but she's on the. I think she'd be on the Facebook version where you need it.
Oh,
So
wow.
she screams in bloody murder. Where are you at, Arya?
We're down in the practice room.
I go downstairs.
Practicing.
Arya, I'm bored.
Well, come down and practice sparring with us.
Okay. Put my phone down. I'll go over to Spark.
We're practicing melee. We're self-defense.
Okay. So Wix, anything you want to do?
I do have an idea. All right, you lot. I go down to the bottom and say, let's go to the tower. Because if I was them and I wanted to hit the tower, now would be the perfect moment.
All right,
Um,
let's gear up.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're up. You're up. And we'll go there and
Okay.
position ourselves so we can see what comes in and what comes out, so to speak, from the streets. Is there any place where we can get a good view that way if we put our vehicles in certain places?
A good view of what?
What comes in and what comes out. So, vehicles come in and hit the tower, or
Ooh.
helicopters drop people on top.
I mean, there are. Ooh. It's a pretty tight sort of city kind of environment. Parking cars for any period of time is going to be difficult because it's the middle of the city. I mean, how many vehicles have you got? Too is another question. You just want to like survey the tower.
Yeah, if it
That's
gets
the-
hit.
That's the basic plan. Is just to watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can manage that.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
It's all I can think of for the moment.
So you move into surveillance positions, but are you in separate cars? Remember, you can't talk to. Oh, you got headsets actually,
Yeah,
and you've got spare
Yeah, we-
batteries for now.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys place yourself in those positions. Yeah. DJ.
Before we leave, what weapons did we grab? You said gear up.
Yes.
So
Gear
I just
up
want to make sure.
with it might be you're gonna need armor. You're gonna need heavy weapons, but you at the same time you gotta hide them. Put them in the places in the vehicles where we can grab them until they're needed. But we'll keep an eye on the tower just in case somebody hits it from the outside and has something on the inside. Because, yeah, it's secure, but, you know, people crash planes into towers.
No,
It's happened
we
before.
have two
was
handguns, grenades,
Did I
machine
get
gun, I guess.
any XP from RKDM my ass? Is that's probably what.
No, you've already gone up one level in celerity. That's enough for you. You just can't.
No, alright,
calm
but for
down.
like brawl or melee, she taught me
Me
celerity.
too.
Then we sparred after.
Uh-huh. You get one
I should
experience
get
point.
XP.
You can have one
Yeah.
experience point towards either brawl or melee.
Alright.
What about me?
You were the one doing the training. But yeah, okay, I'll give you can have an experience point as well. Jesus.
Can I get 1 XP for, I
Candy
don't
Crush?
know, being crazy again?
Candy Crush. You
I
get an
don't know.
experience point towards Candy Crush.
Oh my God.
That's going to be a specialty now. You can put it under technology. You
All
never
right.
know. This
Actually, that's not a bad thing.
it might
take
come
that.
up. It might come up. You never know. You can also
The
get an
last
experience
boss battle.
point towards being a psychopath. And being a stabby psychopath. That's not the same as brawl.
So that could be towards melee.
Okay.
I put mine in bra.
Very
Want
good.
to note, I didn't ask for anything.
I did notice that, Barry. I did notice that, and I was just thinking about the consequences of that, because there could be two
You're gonna get me
consequences.
killed tonight.
Consequences could be that I think, wow, what a good guy, didn't beg for XP. I should give him extra something for that. Or alternatively, it could be
Tell
like,
me
that's-
nothing happens and we
that's just-
all have a happy.
I think I deserve a willpower for being my character and training to be the best.
That's too easy, though. All right. So you guys
I'm
drive into
full
the city.
anyways.
You gear up and you drive into the city. It's raining, and there's a lot of people trying to get out of the city, and they're all going in the other direction for the most part. The street lights are mostly down, but there are a few buildings with backup generators and a few other sort of spotty areas where there's some more brownouts than power outages. But probably 85% of the city is dead at this point. The emergency services are out in strength. Cops are all over the place. There's a couple of choppers flying around. And as you get in towards the Sears Tower, the traffic gets more and more difficult. And you notice there's like, you're seeing people running around up side streets and things, and you see broken glass and windows and people yelling and cops arresting people and this kind
Trying
of
to
thing.
steal TV.
Yeah.
Hey, could you steal that one on the left for me, please? Thank you. Yeah, no, the one on the left, you moron.
Okay, so you parked up and now you're watching the Sears Tower. It doesn't go anywhere.
Are we going inside?
Because if it did, I'm running away.
DJ asked you if you're going inside.
Yeah, we'll go inside. We'll go inside. Through the entrance that vampires would go through, not.
By the way, where's Vincenzi during all of this?
Or the boss.
I don't know. I think he was with us at the thingamajig, but he would have seen us leave, so he might have stayed. No, he would have followed. So he's somewhere around, maybe stuck in traffic at the moment.
Okay. All right. All right, fair enough. Okay, well, you guys are sitting outside. You're going to head inside the Sears Tower, are you?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so long story short, as you go and you find out that the elevator is now running off backup power, and the guards secure everything and make sure that you're not, spies or carrying dangerous things.
Yep.
They take all your shit off you as you go inside. In fact, as that's going on, I'm going to say that Capone comes down and meets you before you get in the lift, actually, and takes you in, and they don't search you because they know who you are. So they take you straight through to see the prince, who's once again in this bunker on the 103rd floor, below the main floor that you normally meet him on. But you go downstairs.
Can we take the prisoner with us, please?
Oh, you want to take the prisoner with you? Oh.
Yes, because Capone could do such a better job.
In what capacity do you take this prisoner? Is he in a bag or is he?
He's in a bag, staked.
Okay, not a box, but a bag.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so you bring him in. Yeah. Prince rises from his sofa. He's sitting in this area that you're in now. There's like a lowered floor, like a square part of the floor that's like 2 feet lower than the rest of the floor, with 2 steps that go down in a couple of places, and the rest of that edge is like a sofa, a leather sofa that goes all the way around. There's a coffee table in the middle, and he stands up from the other side, and you hear the sound of a pen drop to the leather as he stands up, and you can see there's some papers there. So, I was not expecting to see you so quickly. Some interesting developments. As you can see, we're running on backup power tonight.
Yes. And we brought you a gift. Something you might enjoy.
Oh, and what is this?
And basically, we put the body down and go, we thought you might enjoy getting to know this young man.
I see.
Apparently they think they're going to blackmail you.
Loden walks over to him and rips open the bag, holding this guy up. The bag just falls away. Well, well, well. What's your name, I wonder? He takes him over to the sofa and dumps him on the sofa. Have you questioned him?
Yes, sir.
What did you
learn? We thought you
learn?
might get further.
You say he intends to what?
His people intend to blackmail you.
In what capacity does this...
They intend to knock out the city and then tell you to surrender and basically give yourself over to them.
I see.
So we thought you'd like to talk to him in person.
The prince turns around to you guys. Is this true? Is this what this Sabat here has said? You notice that...
I mean, I tortured him myself. You said that.
Loden touches the dog tag around his neck and kind of fiddles with it for a moment on its chain and then drops it. I see. And what do you suppose I should do about this?
Probe his brain until it leaks.
Yes, that is a good idea. Yes. However, that might be something I need to do in private. If you don't mind.
Of course, my friends.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Hey, can we have him back when you're done with him?
If he survives, you can have him back. You can have
You're the
whatever's
shit. Thank
left of him when we're done. Isn't that right, friend? And he looks over to see whether or not you guys have left the room yet.
Leaving the room. We're leaving
Leaving.
the room.
Follow.
We
I kind of
guys?
skipped down the hall.
I stay and watch. Let me stop. I left.
The guards close the doors and lock them. And as you get to the waiting room at the other end of the corridor, you see Capone standing there holding his hat in one hand. So, Power, I don't like this much.
You bored?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
DJ.
I heard you
Just ask him
did
if he's
good,
bored.
though. Your sire tells me you blew up some shit tonight, huh?
Yep, and building a few more.
Yeah. He said you're a cold motherfucker. His words, not mine.
I try my best.
Watch out. You don't want to get too cold. You end up like this.
Wait, did he point at himself or did
Yeah.
he point?
He pointed
Oh.
at himself.
You seem pretty cool. Oh,
He breaks a little corner of his mouth into a smile. Momentarily, it flickers. Things that you see, stories that you've heard about Al Capone, the great myth, the man, the
I didn't pay
monster.
taxes.
Huh?
You didn't pay your taxes?
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Okay. Oh,
What did you say to me?
He asked if you didn't pay your taxes.
oh, Jesus.
Okay, in a whir
You
and
two.
blur of movement, as Al Capone spends multiple blood points on celerity and strength, he whips around, picking up a large piece of crockery off the table and smashes it across your head, and then turns and sticks it in the middle of DJ's chest.
Can I try a dodge? Can I at least roll to try
You
a
can-
dodge?
Yeah, can I try?
You can try. Dex and dodge, both of you.
Let me see.
Peter, do you think they'll ever learn to keep their mouth shut?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it looks like
I
he
got
got
5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
What did you
Can
get,
I spend a
DJ?
blood point on celerity?
Yeah.
Alright. Does that do anything? Does that give me an extra dice?
It means you
I
can
don't
make
think-
a second action.
Oh, alright. That's and athletics, I guess. 4 successes.
4 successes. He clocks you. 5 successes. He clocks you, but not as badly. You get a mark across your face, Arkeel, and DJ. You get struck in the chest with a broken chunk of crockery, dealing 2 points of non-aggravated damage and throwing you back against the wall. He steps up to you. And I got to remember, I got to keep it in my mind that you're much taller than he is, actually. So,
Yeah.
I got to remember that. Because he's used to.
It made sense. Well, he hit my chest, right? Not my face.
Right.
That's what
right.
So he probably try to aim for my face and hit
Well,
my chest.
he's not quite that stupid, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think that you fall into a cabinet, a glass cabinet, as he hits you, and he steps up to you. So now that you're at his height, he steps up to your face. Don't ever talk to me about taxes. Ever. Never again. You say another fucking word, I will end you. He turns around and walks off. And out of game, I just also want to clarify that the reason that Barry was like shaking his head is not just because he was like, that was a bad thing to say. It's because Barry has literally played a character that has made this mistake, and he got it a lot worse. I think he ended up in torpor from it. He got beaten to death, beaten into torpor with the butt end of a Tommy gun, if I recall.
I did get beaten to death with a Tommy gun, and the only one that saved me was a character called Chicago.
Who was an actual character, by the way.
Yeah.
So is my character fine? Is the fortitude?
Say what? You got fortitude?
Yeah,
How much fortitude have you got?
3 dice.
Yeah, you're
Good
all
points.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your fortitude
Yeah,
immediately heals it.
I looked up. See, I thought it was a good discipline to have.
Yes. Barry, do you remember that guy, Corin, that had that character with 5 fortitude? He had nothing but fortitude.
That's right.
He
That's
rocks up
right.
to the Sabat's stronghold and he's like, I'm here for my destiny. And they beat the shit out of him, but they couldn't kill him. But he couldn't do anything. It's just like Rubber Man. Anyway, enough about that.
Oh,
Moving right on.
anyway.
I whispered to Barry and asked, well, after I got up and like fully healed. So what was why does he get so butthurt?
Do you not read your history books? Oh, forget that question. Probably not. Have you
He
ever heard
got
of a
arrested
history book?
For taxes. Yeah, that's what I learned. That's what they taught me.
Yes, but that was his one and only failure. He got done for taxes. You don't remind a man about his one and only failure. He probably had lots of others, but they're not in the history books that he looks at every day. The pair of you, do you want to live or do you have this need to die? Because if you have a need to die, I'll throw you out the window now.
Hey,
I didn't do anything. What are you yelling at me for?
Yeah, we just said taxes.
Just
I mean, in fairness, I never paid taxes either.
now, none of us here pay taxes, but let's not mention that little subject again. Next time you want to mention something, mention the fact that he was the one who decided to have dates put on milk cartons so people knew when they were running out. Now, that's a nice thing to mention.
Will do.
Now he's family orientated.
Suddenly the lights in the waiting room change color and they turn red.
Uh-oh.
Can you
Weapons
make
up.
perception alertness checks, please?
Yes.
God.
And I got that weapon with all the bullets in it we used to play that game with.
Okay.
I got one meager success.
One meager success.
I got
suppose
2.
I better roll for you, Barry. Hey.
I'm on the negative.
Negative. What the fuck? You're not doing nice, not doing well
I
tonight.
said I'm out.
Oh, out of the negative. Oh, yeah.
Out of the negative.
That's a good start. Okay, what do we get for Peter Wicks? 3 successes. Aria, you got 1 success?
No, she got 2.
2 successes? I can't read it. It's the purple and the black. Anyway, okay, so
No, I
one
got
success.
No, you got 2.
Oh, 2. Well, yeah, you've rolled twice there. I see the 2 actually.
Yeah.
It's got green because it's got a success.
And plus you're wounded, so you should count the other one also.
I can see
You
it there now.
should have 3.
Anyway, okay.
Shouldn't be one.
You do hear the sounds of what sounds like automatic gunfire in the distance, but hard to say where it's coming from.
Maybe it's Al Capone still being pissed off.
Could be that. He could be stalking around the building just shooting shit. I wouldn't put it past him.
What are you saying the distance? Is it outside distant or in here distant? We know?
Is it echoey?
It is a bit echoey. It sounds like it's coming through the windows and the walls. It's hard to tell where it's coming from. You don't think it's on this floor. By the time it gets to the 110th floor, it's pretty diminished. 104th floor, sorry.
Okay, let's
Lock and load.
Okay, so you just get ready for some sort of attack, I assume. Yeah.
yeah.
Just in case. Lock
Okay.
and load.
All right. Well, nothing immediately happens.
Take up defensive positions.
Loden comes out from his office. What are you still doing here? I thought you'd left.
We heard gunfire.
Gunfire.
Is in the building.
I don't like that.
We don't like it either. Sir.
Well, come on, you lot. Let's start making our way down.
I want you to get me out of here.
Yes, sir.
We shall travel to the Tremere Chantry.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm following you.
All right. What's the nearest sewer entrance to this place?
You're asking Loden that.
No, I'm asking you that because the character
Oh,
would
right,
know.
right. Peter
Yeah.
Wicks, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's a sewer entrance pretty close. In fact, there's probably one in the basement that perhaps maybe it's in the car park.
Okay. Okay. We'll head down there as fast as we can.
All right. So you have to go
Down
down
the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
You have to go down the stairs because at this point you discover that the lift is not operating, even though it was a little earlier. And as you're going down the stairs, I'll get another perception alertness check, please.
Oh, damn.
I'm,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
for
6.
some odd reason, I'm rolling twice.
What did I get? 4 successes for you, Barry. Okay, as you're going down the stairs, you get to about the 55th floor when you start hearing gunfire much louder than before coming up from from below, one of the floors below. Couldn't be too far for you to be able to hear it this loudly. Now, some of you might be aware that Securicorp is on the 50th floor.
Okay. All right. We'll start. We'll keep. Anybody got any ideas?
Shoot shit.
Keep going slowly and quietly.
Okay. The ones of us that can obfuscate do it. So if we come up against something, they won't see us immediately, and we can get them. We can get a chance to knock them off. So,
There's one of you.
Akil, come up
Peter.
with me.
Okay.
We need
I
one
take my
behind
Uzi
and
and
one in
put it
front.
in it.
Keep the prince in the middle of us. You know, keep him in a safe distance. Basically,
Prince
we
Loden,
Okay.
do you have a weapon?
Give me that.
Here, take one of my Desert Eagles.
All right, he takes it. He locks and loads it quite professionally. You realize he seems to know what he's doing. And he holds it out as you start moving down the stairs. You realize that he seems to know what he's doing when it comes to military type stuff. He's a little bit rusty, but he has a clue. And you start moving down the stairs, and you hear the door open a little bit further down. Loden points up at a security camera.
Yeah.
If they're in Secure Corp, they can see us right now.
I get a handgun out and shoot it.
Okay, so for you, that will be a Dex and firearms check.
Oh, it's my handgun with normal bullets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just type in a name for this roll. Firearms. And we now have an automated firearms check. 2 successes. Okay, you hit the camera. Looks good.
Yep. Okay.
You've heard a door open.
All right. Look for where that's coming from.
You pop over the top and look down.
Very carefully.
Yes.
You're obfuscated, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is.
All right. So what you see, Barry, is 3 guys wearing fully fucking armored tactical gear with goggles and assault rifles with sights. They're wearing tactical armor, matte black, all the gear. Standing there like they're guarding the door. 2 on either side of the door and 1 in the middle.
None of it that says Securical.
No, oddly enough, it's not Securicorp. In fact, they look like the pictures that were sent to you by Bobby Weatherbottom earlier.
Okay.
Aria probably knows what I'm talking about.
All right, cool. All right. Akil. What? Whispering, a headset. Akil, we got 2 down there at the door. Can you take one and I'll take the other?
3.
3. Can you take one and I'll take the other, and then we'll take number 3?
Okay. I pop up my Uzi, make sure it's ready. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
And I will obfuscate and take aim.
Okay, you are obfuscating and taking aim. All right. Make a Dex and firearms check. Whoever is firing.
You take 1.
If you're shooting, make a Dex and firearms check.
2 successes.
2 successes. Very good. Barry, are you shooting?
3 successes.
Yes.
3 successes. Very nice. Barry, your shot is going to be a... Ooh, 3 successes. Okay. So you blast the shit out of them, and you hit them quite severely. The 3 of you just pop up, shooting down through the rails. And you hit all 3 of them. Definitely one of them is dead. He collapses to the ground. The other 2 are injured and they start crawling away, and one of them fires back. Can I get you all to make a Dex and athletics or dodge check?
I obfuscated after I finished shooting.
All right. Peter Wicks, you got 2 successes on that dodge check. You get nicked.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. You're out of the way. 3 successes. Oh wait, who was that? That's you. What'd you get, Aria?
2.
2 successes. You get nicked for 1 level of non-aggravated damage.
Healing.
Healing. Okay, so you drop down behind the guardrails or whatever, and you start healing. Okay. What do you want to do?
I run down the hall and I finish whoever's moving off.
Okay, so you run down and then just boof, boof, take out the
Yep.
the last 2. All right, you
Yep.
do that. You run down the hall. I'm not even going to make you roll because you're obfuscated. You get there and you take out the first one, boof. You take out the second one, boof. And then you realize that the door is ajar and this black tentacles are waving through the door, reaching out towards you.
I yeet the fuck back down there with celerity, and I'll say, there's one of them Lasombra fuckers in there.
Okay. To which I grab a flash bang
Okay.
and I'm obfuscated, go by the door literally, open it and throw it in real quick.
Okay, so you go down by the door. Well, this is the thing, is that as you go down the stairs and you look at it, you see these tentacles have wrapped themselves around the door, and the door is twisting and breaking off of its hinges. And
Okay,
as you come flying down towards the bottom of the stairs, it throws the door at you.
It can't seem to throw the door at me.
That's true. You're obfuscated.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, so it rips the door open off its hinges and just throws it to the side.
Okay.
And you see a figure standing there. You've not seen this figure before, I don't think. You were not there. But he appears to be... he's half naked.
Oh, where's our
He's-
assassin?
He seems to be quite modified. He looks quite
Okay.
alien. You can see little bumps down his face, and like he's got dermal implants or something. He's very strange to look at.
Okay.
Quick question. What time is it in the game? Like
2 a.m.
2 a.m.? Damn, we did a lot today.
Okay. Right. I roll the flashbang in.
Okay. As it
And-
comes rolling towards him, he looks down at it for a moment, and then one of his tentacles just whips down and grabs it and throws it down the hole, down the stairs, down the center.
I'm gonna see if I can use my gun to hit it back in.
You can try.
Yeah.
Let's make a Dex and firearms check. What happens when you shoot a flashbang is what I want to know. What happens when you do that? Anyone in chat know the
I'm
answer
gonna
to
shut
that?
my eyes as soon as I do that.
Right.
And
Firearms.
remember, I got the heavy gun.
Right, you do. Okay, that was 3 successes. Okay, so as the flashbang gets thrown down the thing, you take aim and fire at it. Bang, it goes off, I think. It just explodes. It sprays sparks everywhere and whatever the fuck goes off with flashbangs. But it explodes and it goes off. Makes an enormous noise.
Yeah.
There are cracks in the glass. Everybody who has heightened senses on is going to be deafened and blinded, assuming that anyone has it on. They might not right now.
I
Okay.
shut my eyes.
You shut your eyes. Okay, well, you made your attack. That has revealed you to whomever. And your eyes are closed. So let's make a Dex and Athletics check for you, Barry, because you are avoiding the incoming tenebrious tentacles, which have just whipped out towards you with 3 successes. Well, that's the question, is 3 successes going to cut it in this regard? Looks like it might. 1, 2, yeah. Okay, so you just managed to duck out and slip out of the tentacles that whip around you.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
All right, I just lay everything I've got in my gun into that thing there.
Okay, so you're going to start firing. Aria, what are you doing?
I'll start firing.
Akil
Same thing.
and DJ.
I don't think I'm nowhere near down there.
Where are you?
I'm upstairs.
Right, you're
I
like
feel
5
like-
floors up. With
Yeah,
lo-
they went downstairs to take some. I guess I'm with the prince.
Okay, yep.
I'm doing the
The
Secret
princess is
Service.
right next to me,
All right, so
because I just
Arya.
handed him a gun.
Yeah,
Right.
so I guess Arya and us are still upstairs.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
We're on
And-
the stairs.
Right, so you guys are on the
Over
stairs.
the railing.
You're up a few floors from where they are. Okay. And Barry and Arkeel, Peter Wicks and Arkeel
down
have
below
gone
us.
down to the 50th floor. Okay, and this is the Securicorp floor, by the way, just to be clear. All right. So you guys are firing, so we'll get dex and firearms checks from those that are firing. Those that can't
Yeah, 'cause
fire
I'm over the
or
rail.
not,
Over
not
the
on the floor
railing.
to fire.
I got 2.
You got 2 successes. Okay. All right. You're putting shots into this creature, this person, this individual. Arkeel and DJ, you haven't actually seen this person at this point, have you? Because you're upstairs, so you wouldn't have had a chance to lay eyes on them. But you've heard the gunfire, and
Yeah.
you heard the flashbang. Okay, but Arkeel, you're downstairs and you've seen them, right?
Yes.
You recognize this is Victor. Right.
Yep.
Just to be clear. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what do we get for our successes on our attacks? Let me go over that.
2.
2 from you, 2 from you. And I better roll for Barry. Dex and firearms. He's putting everything in, he said. Does that mean you're putting a willpower into it as well, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Well, that's looks like 3 successes, I think. So hard to read. 3 successes plus a willpower, so we'll call it 4. All right. You guys smash into him, and he staggers back through the door frame into the Securicorp offices, and he's no longer in your vision. What would you like to do?
I
Toss a grenade.
Toss a grenade. Okay, Dex and athletics, please.
Here, I'll toss it to Peter.
You're going to toss
He's
Peter a
closer. He
grenade.
can throw.
Do you?
I toss it to him. He can pull the pin and because he's closer.
Gonna say, you know, you go to throw the grenade to him, and then you realize you're holding the pin.
No, yeah, I kept the pin in.
Okay, all right. So you're going to chuck a grenade to Peter Wicks. So you're both going to need to make athletics checks. The difficulty I'm going to put at 4 because it's it's a controlled throw. But still, athletics check is required. Dex and athletics for this.
Ooh.
Definitely.
Peter Wicks, that is 6 dice, 6 successes. So you will have caught this if Arya doesn't
3.
fuck up hers. Okay, 3. All right, nice. You throw the grenade to Peter Wicks. Peter, you catch the grenade expertly, and now you're going to use it, one assumes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I see something to throw it at, yes.
Well, I mean, you know where he went. That's
yeah,
all.
I'll go that way. Yeah, definitely. Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas, Deaths and Athletics for a grenade toss. Does that say 4 successes?
Yeah.
Okay. There is an explosion inside the room. And dust and ash and bits of paper and shit come floating out. Everything goes quiet.
Obfuscate
Another way.
and go in
We
once it's done.
I'm following.
All right, so you obfuscate and then go in. Okay.
I'm being cunning too. I'm going to go down on my hunches because
All
he's
right.
going to expect me to be standing up, I figure.
All right. So as you go down on your haunches, this figure rises from the smoldering ruins around him. He's obviously burned, but not not exposed, like he's not like severely injured or anything. But he just rises up, and as he does, this bone armor pierces out through his body in various directions, and he extends his arms into blades and goes around him, narrowly missing you because you've just come in on your haunches. He stands up, grabs the door frame, and pulls himself directly up to his feet properly. He's now about 8 feet tall. He's in, what is the phrase?
Zulu form?
That's right, Zulu form. Zuluid, Zulu form, yeah. And that he steps forward, starts coming towards the door, and he ducks his head through the door and looks around. Now, Barry, you are technically behind him.
Okay.
Now the others, some of you, Akil, you are at the bottom of the stairs, I assume, still?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything?
Do I know where Barry is in relation?
You don't know where he is because he obfuscated.
I'm gonna obfuscate. I'm gonna fire around the creature's eyes and back off.
Okay. So you obfuscated, you aim up on him, and you fire between his eyes. So we'll get a Dex and Firearms check.
Try to see if I can blind him here. One, two, three, four, 5 successes.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. He staggers backwards from the shot between the eyes, and falls back into the room. He lays there. He doesn't turn to ash, though. Arya, what are you doing? You're on the stairs
Use
with
the
Logan, right?
celerity.
Yeah?
Yeah, use the celerity, come up and shoot him again in the head.
Okay, so you go racing down the stairs. Okay, and you're going to
Oh,
keep...
2 flights.
Okay, it's going to take you a minute to get... Not a minute, but a few seconds, even with celerity. DJ, what are you doing?
Being like the Secret Service and right in there in the Prince, making sure there's no BS vampire stuff happening.
BS vampire stuff. That's
That's the
fair.
worst kind.
Yeah.
Can I get you to make a wits and etiquette check?
Oh, I do have some of that. Give me a sec.
I know.
Wits and where's etiquette? Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
One success, but I would like to spend the willpower.
I'd like to spend a willpower point. Okay.
So that's 2 10s.
All right. Loden says to you while you're there, DJ, he says, "You're doing quite well. You might make it through this trial period yet."
Thank you, my prince.
All right. Very good. Meanwhile, okay, so Melissa, Arya, you come popping out at the bottom. You fire at him as he's getting back up again. Did you make a Dex and Firearms?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes.
Did you say what?
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Well, you hit him, but the bullets kind of glance off his bone armor as he rolls over out of the frame of the doorway to the side, taking cover. Barry.
I'm going to turn and take cover.
Okay.
And back up the stairs.
Wickety
cover
Wicks.
Well, I'm obfuscated.
Yep.
I'll move up on him, put the barrel to his head on this gun, and fire it all. Waste it all.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Okay. Thank you.
I will do that. Hold on. Where's your stealthy stealth? Let's add another dice roll for you. Stealth. I'm just adding auto rolls as we go for this character. So this is a dex and a stealth. I have to use drop down menus to find these things. Here it is. Fortunately, they look like they are alphabetical. So what is that? 3? Does that say 3? 3 successes. And you're obfuscated. Alright, let me make a check for our dear friend. 2. Okay, I don't think he hears you coming. Alright, so you move up on him, and you're using this fucking machine gun, right?
Yep.
And you just start plastering him in the head at close range.
Yeah,
On the
but this
floor.
would be the last one, sadly.
The last clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of that round. I'd have to change it all again.
Okay. So you let off the rest of the ammunition on this belt.
Yeah.
And you pretty much put him down. I mean, he's in torpor. You can tell he's in torpor because he didn't turn into ash.
Okay, well, he's in torpor. Can I stake him?
Okay, I think the group of you probably make a group effort to stake him because he's actually kind of difficult to stake with all this bone armor around his
yes.
chest and what have you. So you have to figure out how to stake him. I think that between you, you can make a strength and melee attack roll each, and between you, you're going to need 12 successes to stake him. Those of you that
Okay.
are present, at least, and that's 3 of you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so Barry, I'll roll yours.
Road wouldn't help with the staking. She's kind of nuts and has a different idea.
Okay, so it's just 2 of you then.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna make it?
Melee.
Have faith.
Trust me, I got a 2.
Oh, they are not alphabetical. That is annoying. Strength and melee. So you got a 2. And Barry here. Where did my roll 20 went? Here it is. Peter Wick's got 4. So between you got 6 successes, which would be enough to stake a normal vampire. But in this case, the stake breaks off his chest armor. Snaps the tip.
See, we needed you.
What are you doing? The game is stopped. Come on.
I'm
Pace,
gonna.
pace, pace.
Oh. Shall we? Can we try again?
Yeah, okay. You can try. You can try again.
Yeah.
You notice that he.
Killing.
You think about this. No, he's good and proper in torpor.
Okay.
Okay, you can.
And
stay
then if this doesn't work, I'm gonna try to something.
All right.
Let's do it again.
All right. Let's roll again.
Harold.
What'd you
Why
get?
don't we roll with the dice roller instead? Is you're wounded still?
Why not?
Oh, Barry, 5 successes this time.
2.
So what'd you get, Aria? Oh, 1, 2,
Well,
3.
there we
So
go.
5, 6, 7, 8. We need 4 more successes.
So you can come down, DJ, and help us? He's in torpor.
Hey, do you scream that up?
Yeah, we tell you.
You got
Well,
headsets.
I
too.
would-
Friends.
You got headsets too.
Yeah,
I
you
would
got
do something.
headsets.
So
What are
I
you gonna
don't-
do?
Uh,
Um, she remembers something she saw Dougie do on the street, and she's gonna go up because she's worried and she hopes it's gonna work. She's actually going to bite down for damage onto the vampire.
She's gonna bite him.
Yep, burning blood for strength and biting.
Okay. What is she trying to do here?
Literally do damage to him with her bite, so that hopefully he won't pop up.
Okay. All
He's in
right.
torpor.
Are you tasting his blood?
oh shit.
She's tempted. She's tempted to, but no.
Okay. Well, she can make a self-control check.
Okay. Oh, this will probably go horribly. Holy shit! She made it with bells on.
Wow.
10
Okay.
and a 9.
All right. Nice. Okay. So you do not drain him, or even try to drain him. You maintain your composure and you bite down on him. And all right, he doesn't move. Excellent. So, thusly, you spend some time, you break about 3 stakes, and eventually you manage to get a stake in the hole that you've managed to slowly crack into his bone armor. And now he is staked.
What are you gonna do with him? Because if Philippe gets a hold of him, we'll be doing this all again.
The
Taking with
lights in the tower begin to flick back on again.
I think we should take him to Prince Logan personally.
Okay,
Prince
we'll do
Loden is
that.
with us.
He's just like 20 meters away.
Let's
He's right there with
Hey,
us, probably watching us.
He comes
I
down.
call out, "Hey, Prince Logan, we got Victor for you."
Loden walks down to where you are. Well, you have the infamous Victor. Oh, well, this is interesting. You've managed to turn this whole thing round. I must say, I'm very impressed. Well done. No response?
Do you have some place we could confine him?
Of course. You'll come with me and I will show you. Follow me. He takes you
no,
into...
no offense, Prince, but stay in the middle.
Very well. That is not a bad idea.
Okay.
He directs you through into the center of the Secure Corps offices and takes you to a room where there is a door at the back. At the back of that door there is a service elevator that goes down a floor to what turns out to be a little kind of a mini prison. For detaining people, occasionally torturing them, that kind of thing. It's the near one. There's another one downstairs, but this is the the kind of express version of that. And so he leads you in there and takes you into a room, and there's a holding cell. It's got bulletproof glass windows on the door. How does this seem to you?
Does it look good enough? It must be good enough because it's held vampires before.
Seems to be.
Okay, we'll detain him by putting chains on and whatever we have to do to keep him there.
Well, he's staked now, so you don't really have to do anything.
Okay.
I mean, you can go to the trouble of putting extra restraints on him if you wish.
Oh, and let's lay him down and I'll put this grenade under him. So if Philippe comes to get him, he's not going to get him.
I see.
Basically move him and it goes boom.
All right.
Okay.
I think Loden says, I have another idea. He goes and finds Bobby Weatherbottom and has a conversation with him. And a few minutes later, he's going to come back with something. But do you guys want to do anything in the meantime? By the way, your phones come online.
All right.
Oh, yay.
You
Candy Crush
notice
seems hosted from my phone.
you notice some of the lights across the city start to turn on as well. Slowly, things seem to be getting repaired, or they're diverting power from somewhere else. But in any case, when Loden comes back, he asks for the room to himself for a few minutes, and he has Bobby Weatherbottom bring in this contraption. And afterwards, he comes out of the room with Victor in this contraption. No doubt you've all seen Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
You know the scene where he's strapped up vertically with a
Yep.
face mask on? This seems to be quite inspired by that scenario. And so they wheel Victor out of the room, strapped up, and take him to the main elevator. And Loden says, "So, will you be interrogating him?"
I thought you might like
I
that
mean-
pressure, my prince.
"Oh,
Yeah.
I shall come with you and watch. I would prefer not to put myself in the same room as this criminal."
Understandable, my friend.
I'll enjoy this.
He puts his hand on your shoulder, Arya. Sorry, not Arya, Akil. And the prince turns you around. He says, "This prisoner is worth a great deal to the Camarilla. So you will not harm him without my permission. Do you understand?"
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do to him then?
Extract information. That's all.
Oh. I don't know how to do that without hurting the guy, but we'll do our best.
I didn't say you
got this.
couldn't hurt him. I said you couldn't kill him.
Oh, okay. All right, we got this.
All right.
Yep. We got the.
Okay, so
We
they
got
take
it.
him downstairs to the basement of the Sears Tower, where there is a much more thorough complex. And they wheel him into a room that looks like a fucking dungeon with a video camera in the top corner and gates and things and glass doors that look like they're made of bulletproof glass, and the whole thing is electrified. Austere fluorescent lighting. They strap him down. They tilt the thing. Well, at this point, he's standing upright. Yeah. Okay. And Loden is in the side room, looking through the glass. Actually, this might be... No, this is very similar to the room where you guys were interrogating that other prisoner that time, last week. You do a lot of interrogating prisoners, don't you?
Do it twice in one session, apparently.
Right. This session, we're getting quite a few this time around.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you want to do? Who's going to do the things, and what do you need to talk about this?
I say, you want to be good cop and I'll be bad cop again, Peter?
Okay.
It was me who was the good cop.
Oh, well, I'm going to be the bad cop again because I'm good at it.
I'll call Kevin Jackson real fast.
Okay, you call Kevin Jackson.
Hmm?
Motherfucker, where the hell are you?
Yeah, we caught the assassin.
You caught the assassin. What do
Yeah.
you mean you got him? He's dead? What?
No, we're interrogating. The prince said not to kill him.
You interrogating the assassin? Damn.
Yeah,
That's hot.
Kill and Wits. It's interrogate him. So I just want to ask again, what have you been?
Damn, I've been defending this damn city. What do you think I've been doing?
Oh,
Driving
all right,
around,
Batman.
checking out things, checking up on my people, all that stuff. We got businesses to make sure they don't fall over, you know? Shit like that.
All right, just calling and let you know what's up.
Good, good. You're doing well. And you getting on with the prince right now?
Uh, you have to say it like that, but yeah,
What do you mean don't have to say it like that? What are you talking about?
it sounds a little weird.
Look, motherfucker, I ain't gonna argue with you.
All right. Well, I was just calling to let you know. We'll see how this interrogation goes.
Good, good. Well, you get back to me about that. I want to know all the details.
All right.
Everything.
All right.
Click.
Click.
All right. So, the interrogation. Well, you know what? It's 5 p.m. We could probably wrap up there and start the next session with the interrogation scene.
Works for me.
Works for you? All right. So we have 2 sessions in a row, starting with interrogations pretty much. Basically. There was a little bit before the interrogation tonight. But still. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. So, DJ, I'll see you in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime...
Charlie's joining us too, I think.
She is? Cool. All right.
I told
nice.
you.
Yeah. I didn't know. She didn't have confirmation from her, that's all.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to go raid somebody. That's what we do. Let's see who is raidable in the community. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you are new to Rollstream, please do the following thing. Hit the button, the likes and the subscribes and the, you know, all the doobly-doo business. I don't have to tell you. You know what to do. And if you liked what you watched, then, well, we'd really appreciate a follow. Because, you know, it gets us out of bed in the morning. Okay, who we gonna hit? Same category. Nobody. There's pretty much nobody in our category right now.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah.
Thinking of 2 letters of the alphabet.
Are they FU?
They're very close, yes.
But they are actually XP, aren't they?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Well, why don't we start with 3 XP? Because I'm such a guy.
You sure are.
Okay, we're gonna raid someone playing Dungeons and Dragons. Down to Die. Dungeons and Dragons, Season 3, Episode 20. Cleanliness is next to godliness is the name of their episode. They've got 14 viewers, and we're gonna raid them with however many people we have with us right now. 5, I think. So here we go. Raid! Oh, I made it sound so exciting, but I think we have to wait. Did it work? 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Bang. Stream ending.